let's talk a little bit. You just said something that's really interesting. So, in my course, I talk about communication plans, and we talk about how to communicate externally to your friends, your family, your children. But from your perspective, there's so much, I guess, shame still, that stigma of being divorced, or the stigma that people who are getting divorced feel, that they believe that other people are looking at them in a different way. What are your thoughts on getting past that feeling or that stigma, and giving people some level of empowerment to not feel embarrassed about where they are in their lives, and how to approach that from an external communication perspective?
Yeah. So from an external communication perspective, other than one or two confidants, I would really encourage your world to not speak poorly about your ex. They can say, I hope you're okay. They can say things that are like supportive. But the fact of the matter is, your ex is still a part of your past narrative. And I don't really think it does anybody any good to feel like a whole section of their life was a lie, that anything, it's not a this or that. It's not a binary. Your experience may have had some great parts too. Like to think that maybe you stayed there for some reasons beyond, I was financially trapped, I had to stay with the kids, my family would disown me, whatever. Like, I think that it's really important to draw lines, especially if you have children, because it just is communicating that your children are half bad if they're half the offspring of your ex, right? Think about it. And your ex is not your child's ex. And I can remember overhearing things as a child from my parents' friends who were perfectly nice, saying like unkind thing about the other parent, and like, whatever. I wasn't like upset by it. I more thought that, they were, I just, I didn't have like the highest thoughts about them. I would just communicate less, because also you're going to move through it more than other people will, especially if you have an ongoing relationship because you're co-parenting. And then if people see you as being positive and being highly functional, they are going to be less inclined to keep on repeating that negative narrative, which is not going to help you over time. Now, I said all that, but I'm also going to say, if you have friends and you're really not comfortable being in the same environment with your ex for a period of years, you might say, hey, right now I'm really not comfortable being in the same place. It's totally cool if you just invite them, or if we alternate, or I know like situations where the two parties decide to alternate on their own when they know mutual friends are going to invite both of them. But it doesn't mean you have to demean each other.